What is up, guys? Toxic Chaos here. How you guys doing today? And I am bringing you another good episode. When I was a child. Now, also, I'm kind of thinking about before we start this episode. I'm kind of thinking about not not putting it up every week. Probably, probably gonna put it up every other week. So expect that in the near future, maybe. It's kind of a 50-50 thing right now. But anyways. Um, in this episode, I'm kind of gonna talk about my sports history and why soccer has become my number one sport. And we're gonna start this off when I was little. I was playing probably two different ones. Down in the neighborhood, I was playing a little bit of football and but with like little league stuff like HYL, and I was playing baseball, which actually was my first sport that I played, and I kind of took a little bit of an interest in. But anyways, when I started playing, I was thinking, like, okay, this might be fun. This might be fun, so I tried it out. Um, 3 years later, I didn't like it, so I tried to try something new. I decided to try football out since I had good speed and I was actually pretty damn fast when I was little. And my dad's like, nah, dude, you're not gonna do football. So I was like, oh, alright. So I kind of just like I went off. I was like, oh, whatever. So then I decided to play soccer. I took an interest in soccer, and I was 10 years old. I took my first interest in soccer. So I decided, why not? I'll play some soccer. So my first year I ever played, I was like, wow, this is really fun. So when you start out when your first year when you're playing, you kind of really don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of hoping you do something good. But that year I figured out what position I was supposed to play, which position I was supposed to be in, and it got to the very good of me. So my second year I was playing. Oh, one more thing. I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit. On my first year, the soccer, we didn't have the terrific record because we were all the kids who were just starting out and nobody wanted to deal with us, so somebody else stepped in. I'm not gonna say that person's name. That's gonna keep a secret. So, anyways, he decided to step in and take over us, and after that first year, we all got pretty, pretty good. We all were taught to stay in our positions and go when we need to go to get a position and when we need to get there. But anyways, my second year came along and I got pretty good. So when my second year came along, I was getting better, but I was just not getting as much playing time, which really didn't matter. So what? Anyways, and during the second year, we had a very good record. A very good record. I'm not really too sure of remembrance of the record, but do remember that we made it to what we call like state championships, which is what we call the Sunshine Cup, and that is a championship for soccer. So we got in all the way to the finals, and this team, oh my gosh, that game was like thrown for us or something. I don't know. The referee didn't like us or what. I don't know. But the ref kind of was making bad plays and bad calls and stuff like that, and giving the other team advantage, which kind of made me mad. Anyways, we came out and we gave them a butt kicking, and they gave us a butt kicking. So all in all, we took home second place, which is sadly, but they took home the gold, and we're all kind of disappointed. And one kid actually cried, which I wouldn't blame him. He actually cried and just because we didn't win and all this stuff, because he worked so hard and all this, good stuff. But anyways, on to my third year, oh my word, we just gave the biggest butt kicking to every team in our league, and we went on to having a record of 16 wins, 0 losses, and and 0 ties. So we went undefeated the whole season, which was absolutely incredible. And then we went on to play in the cup, the championship cup, and we won the championship cup along with the young ladies who also do play soccer in the league. They won it too, and that year we took home some gold hardware, so I was pretty proud of myself. And I still have that trophy, and that is that was probably the most wonderful years I ever played soccer, and that was really fun. So, anyways, moving on to the 4th year, I know this. I'm gonna actually no. I'm just gonna skip up a little bit to my high school years because I don't think you want to sit down and hear the whole thing. But if you do, if you want to sit down and hear my whole soccer career, just put it down in the comments below. Anyways, my high school years were actually really pretty fun. I gotten a lot better. I was a lot better. I've gotten a lot better over my high school years because of all the competitive training that we people did, and I did score more goals than I did in high school than I did in my youth years as a child. But anyways, I scored a lot of goals during my high school years. I was actually nicknamed after Cristiano Ronaldo, which is my favorite soccer player. They called me the CR7 of the league, and I was kind of dazzled by it. And I did actually pretty good. I did pretty good. And I also had another player who kind of does act like CR7, Nick Hopkins. I give you a shout out. Give you a little bit of a shout out because he's a good soccer player, good person, good friend. But anyways, and during my high school years, I did play midfield, and midfield is a position where you got to do a lot of running. Oh my word, it's a lot of running. You run about I think about I don't know 8 miles per time you get in. You run 8 miles per game, I'll say that. And it's a lot of running. But anyways, I moved up into position, so coach decided to test me out on forward, which forward is aka striker, which is they play all the way up in the front, and those are the people who help score some goals too. I was particularly on the left side. The reason I was on the left side is because I was the only natural lefty and the only natural person who can use both of their feet, kick with both of their feet, and that's kind of strange. I don't know why. But anyways, he put me on that left side, and holy crap, I could literally bend soccer ball in, which is absolutely incredible. He also let me do corner kicks, which I never did that back when I was little. I never got to do corner kicks, so doing corner kicks was actually pretty special, and playing up front was special to me because I always wanted to be in front of that net. But I did have a bad habit of cherry picking. Cherry picking actually is mean you get really close to the defensive line, but you're not past it. You're just right there. So when the ball comes, you're right there and you're ready to go and take off and all that stuff. It's kind of a bad habit of cherry picking. So, guys, if you have a bad habit, please try to break it. So it's very bad. But anyways, I've also noticed when I was playing my high school years that when I worked out, I was really strong. So I actually do retain that strength still to this day, and that is really grateful to have the strength in your legs to kick from the 4-yard line or 50. But also another thing, I have people ask me this. Well, not ask me this, but I ask them on what position if I were to play football, which I probably wouldn't nowadays. which I probably wouldn't nowadays. It's the only position I'd probably play is kicker, because kicker, like I said, you have to have somebody who probably played soccer when they were little to, kick a football. And I mean, but I get other comments on some other stuff. But anyways, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this little episode of When I Was a Child. I'm gonna keep doing this probably every other week. Probably not every week. But if you want me to do it every week, please put it in the comments down below. Just say, hey, can you do this every week? I'm taking an interest in this. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please put a like on it. That'd be really, really helpful. And also, I have some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay coming soon. Not just more Borderlands 2, but I also have Call of Duty Ghost gameplay coming soon. And also, check out my channel. Check out the other videos that are down below, and the 2 clips over there, and press the subscribe button if you want to see some more of me. And I shall see you guys in the next episode of When I Was a Child, and the next episode for Borderlands, and I shall see you guys later.